On the rotates, he's pressuring mid a little bit. Movistar are walking right into the lion's den right now. They need to be perfect with their util, or these deagles are going to mow them down.
Looking scary. Nice early opener coming in for Alex. Kragan will manage to chime in for one, but that's all they're going to be able to get. Only the one remains. Salazar is the last one left. It was, in theory, looking good. Salazar does get a player flying towards him, able to actually drop the bomb. And this gets a little bit weird now because there's only 15 seconds left. He's incredibly low, but they've got to track him down quickly. He finds just one more kill, but he is torn between two posts and unfortunately will end up falling. A valiant effort from Salazar.
I should have actually bound the unmute thing to like a key or something. Had to do it every game. Nonetheless, he's doing alright now for himself, isn't he? Making playoffs for Boris. This is getting a bit frisky. 2 AKs recovered. Okay. Looking okay again now, but for Movistar, this should be the cleanup. Full eco. Alex is low. Kragan's got an AK. It's already a result for ECSTATIC if they lose anyone else. Unfortunately, they don't. But that, even so, that is a little bit scary.
Yeah, definitely seems to be some good competition early. I think we're just getting some hood issues.
Util seems to be really scared of that mid swing. And they're going to switch it up. A is the port of call. It's just Queenix on the site. Deploys the smoke to buy time. And his teammates have to make an information play. That is massive from Salazar. Peeks through, sees players in the open, takes one down. Now Manx can lean off onto A. And they can spread the defense a little bit more now that the number's down. What a massive play from Salazar. That changed the round.
Replenish smoke once again. So we're looking at about 45 seconds before they opt to make a move. And it looks like they are still going to try and look towards this A side of things. Oh, Queenix has got to be very careful here. Sasol up on the boost. Maybe just spotted the edge of him. I don't think so. So Queenix has managed to sneak in completely unbeknownst to the T side and really could have an effect later on. Salazar with another peek out. Oh, there's a team kill over on A. Maybe could have been perfect. You know, they find that opener. They make their way in towards the A bomb site, but unfortunately they're left worse for wear. So going to have to take the bomb out and try and go elsewhere. Nodios way in behind enemy lines. Kragan ready for them from dark. It's kind of the only place that they could really come from at this point in time. So he does have the correct read. And maybe even just finding one here would be enough for him. A bit of an off angle as well. Very difficult to deal with around these pillars. And you can see why trading him even is a challenge. Martinez does manage to get it done and will get the bomb planted. He's got 3 to deal with here and 1 on a very, very quick flank that I don't think he's going to be expecting at all. I like the move, though. I like the fact that he's trying to get aggressive and just find something in his favor. He will get some space here. He will get some information. Catches a player off guard. The remaining 2 are isolated. This is what you want. Oh, Salazar gets him, though. And ECSTATIC will find another round.
It was a good try, actually, by Martinez. He actually pushed himself into the only kind of avenue where I think he could have played an afterplant. So it was a decent attempt. But all in all, Movistar got bullied on that round. Wanted dark, blocked by nades. Go back towards A, blocked by the smoke. Can't capitalize on Queenix alone. ECSTATIC take information from dark. They take it from
entails for the Movistar Riders and whether it does change things around.
Good time to play 3B if you're ECSTATIC. Good read. Anti-eco. Salazar. Port of call first. Sorcel hits the deck. And we've got a couple players in towards dark. And this is an absolute massacre. Salazar missing nothing. 4 for him. And, I mean, I'll be honest. Salazar had a disappointing Melbourne for himself. I'm sure he'll be disappointed. He had some good moments, had some good halves, but one in the first place. See where he posts up. But Movistar's intent is clear. This is going to be really fast. Early flashes exploding in. Salazar is here, but can't connect. Aim punch way too much to deal with. But Nodios and Kragan working a nice little crossfire. Rotator here too. Manx is nearby. And surely now the numbers going to favor ECSTATIC a little bit. It's really awkward, actually. Movistar needs some nades onto the dark. One smoke. This side becomes a lot easier to clear, but all the fights continue to be taken. This is just absolute carnage. And it's just Mopos now. 1-on-2. Queenix swings. Wow, that was endless.
Yeah, just fights galore, mate. Everywhere you look. Shots ringing down range. ECSTATIC will manage to take it.
Smoke one of the back lanes, but Static seemed to get every fight they wanted on that round.
Yeah, it worked out beautifully for them on the retake. Not even with the bomb down, you know, just sort of a general retake of the site. Martinez continuing to be a nuisance, though. That goes for his 9th frag of the game. Joint top with Salazar and Sasol right now, so certainly looking good for the Movistar Riders side of things. Trying to have a recovery. Salazar is actually playing pretty aggressively, maybe more aggressively than they would expect. So have to be careful, have to give them the respect that it's indeed falling apart a little for ECSTATIC as Martinez continues to pick them apart. Salazar, nice find. Manx has got him backed up. Alex in from middle. Tries to take a couple of pot shots, but they decide to call off and hit towards the B bomb site. So Nodios is going to have his work cut out. Absolutely has to stand strong here. Gets caught off. Sasol baits out the spray from him, and that will be enough to take him down. Salazar tries to fly in. It's confident. You got to give him that. Manx, meanwhile, has stuck around here. Box the arm of one, can't find the frag, and surely now is just dead to rights. Martinez going to take him out for the 4K on the round. Movistar Riders hold on to their lead.
Martinez is reading him like a book, isn't he? It's, that was quite a crazy round from Movistar. Maybe we need to change gears here. Maybe sit on nades, double AWP, sit back a tad more. Because the proactive play is, right now, is getting red.
Oh my goodness. Been 3 kills here for ECSTATIC. Recovered a couple AKs and maybe give themselves a chance into the round. I mean, one of the weapons that they're up against is the AWP, so aim punch and all that stuff is not really going to make too much of a difference. Martinez comes off the angle. They have discovered that A is somewhat clear, but Kragan has got other ideas. Going to look for a timing here. I don't think he's going to be able to drop the planter. He has managed to creep in between them, and, well, you can see Martinez has absolutely no idea. So timing really going to have an effect here. Kragan opting to play around the smoke, which might play into Martinez's hands. Oh, he lands the leg. Uh-oh, JVG, the only one remaining, takes a bit of damage out from Nodios, and now 15 HP to get through. It's all going to be a question of the positioning. Oh, my goodness, and both of them just playing around. Absolutely no idea where to look or where to go. Davy G has to get this right, and he will do so. Kragan needed to fight him. But my goodness, that is so incredibly close considering the amount of money that ECSTATIC spent.
That is... You know, Movistar's played a really good half.
Bit frustrated and trying to keep things together, trying to stay cool. They kind of know how Inferno goes down, you know. Was a rough showing last time. Close, but a rough way to lose it. So I don't know that they'll want to repeat that too much, and definitely it's just healthy, isn't it, to feel like you've got to win your own map pick. Ooh, smoke down to split them up a little bit here. Nice isolated fight for Salazar. Great headshot coming in. So it's actually a 4 versus 3 in favor of ECSTATIC. This is a very, very doable situation now. Little do they know the A-bomb site is completely clear, but only for a matter of time. The rotations are coming in over there.
Very slow brand of Counter-Strike from Movistar. I thought they might sprint after seeing the AK. But they fall back into a more default sort of stance. Hoping for opening. And there comes one. Nodios again. Caught alone. And now, because ECSTATIC have leaned back towards A, B is wide open. Alex is the bomb coming in from B main. And they're starting to coalesce. If they can't catch Davy G from behind, they might think better and just try and hold on to this AK after the bomb goes down. Yeah, they're not going to catch him. It's going to be an afterplant.
Shoulder spotted. Big frag. Bomb goes down here. And it does become a little more difficult now because we have one flash to work with on the ECSTATIC side of things. They're also all coming in from exactly the same angle, so really going to be a challenge. Flash comes around, slightly off the angle, but he's still got a pretty good spot to work with here. Him and Mopos will chime in and make sure that they hold the line. Close for a second, but Movistar Riders keep their cool.
They're pretty good attempts. Give ECSTATIC some credit.
Some ECSTATIC aggression to come their way, and they would indeed be correct. They're going for this flash play once again. Sasol hidden away. The follow-up flashes, though. He still loses out on the fight as Kragan has his number. So not quite as clean a 5v3 for ECSTATIC, but all the same, it's a man advantage.
This time they can't drop the ball. They need rounds. They need rounds. Movistar are not going to be total pushovers on this CT side when Martinez is firing like this. They drop the pace. Nades coming over for the left side of mid, the temple side. Clearly fretting an A split. But it's actually not the case. It will hold Salazar off this B-bomb site, so if they can snatch a quick entry, B defense becomes very much forcing, but it's Kragan first around the hill. There's nobody towards main to punish him. Makes it 2. And this is looking excellent now. It's just Alex. That's a nice frag. But if Salazar can just stay alive for a little bit, these rotates are coming. Alex seeking out a duel, but there's just way too many players to deal with. And that was a much needed conversion for ECSTATIC.
Yeah, definitely in the danger zone with only 4 rounds, so pretty clean utility brought up here by the Movistar Riders, so maybe indeed, you know, could have looked towards a few more automatic weapons in their hands, but they will opt towards the Tech 9 and the utility instead. Nodios from down below will manage to find one. Manx plays off the back of him. Lovely little 2-man setup, simple as it comes. ECSTATIC 5v3.
Very consistently found good openings. Did lose a 5-on-3 earlier, but I suspect they've learnt their lesson. Sit back, play together, retake if needs be. And it should be A-okay. What's the move? 2 out in mid. We still got Sourcel pressuring B a little bit. I guess it's pulled Salazar off, but it's still going to take a monstrous entry into one of these A players to open up any space.
Decent damage. What can they find with the fact that they've managed to way their way in towards middle, though? It's not going to be too much, and they're all very split to recover that bomb back. It's really going to be a challenge here. Yeah, not happening. Just Davy G. He's crept in behind. They might not expect him here, that is for sure. But finding the actual round itself, I think, is going to be pretty much impossible. Gets one, flanked out, easily taken.
To be exemplary to get back onto this site.
So many bodies on that T side just stacked on top of each other, right? So many Glocks working around each other. I think it's going to be very, very difficult here to work their way in. First flash is indeed effective. Second one comes in and nets another kill from Opos. Well, well, well. Movistar Riders with a bit of a masterclass. Salazar will drop the diffuser, but they should be able to get another player onto that quite easily. And with the kit, really going to be a challenge here. Just throw bodies at him, and eventually they will get the defuse in. Sasol even finds the kill for good measure. Movistar Riders coming away with the pistol then is a big, big send-off. Yeah, and you can see the effect that it's had. ECSTATIC immediately in with the time.
Fast out mid. Who's on A? It is Sourcel. And Martinez actually, so the rifle is on A. They've got this boost in towards temple area. 1 kill found. Manx hits the deck 2. Oh no. Oh no, and now the rifle from Martinez can activate these players swinging through the smoke. They all go down, and holy smokes. It looks pretty clean in the end, but that was as close as can be. 1 mechanical miss. And ECSTATIC have got their economy back in the bin. Taking the fight upon himself, trying to get this information out of dark. Queenix is creeped all the way up close, and this kill is absolutely a must find. Kragan next, in behind Martinez, seems not to be aware, and of course Kragan knows exactly where Martinez is playing. Pushes in now. Frag is found. Martinez though did find another. Mopos is on the site. Tugs her into Gliffy. Traded in the end. Davy G on the flank. Gets one for himself. Alex with another. And now it's just Salazar. Bomb is good for him. There's no kit. There's no smoke. But he can't get a good fight. And in the end, it is a good retake from Movistar.
Good to see there's some life left in the old dog yet. They'll hold on to their lead and find themselves a really clean rifle round there, actually. A very comprehensive retake comes together at the tail end of that round. So Movistar Riders, I think, will be pretty confident in themselves. It's been a shaky start. It's been one of those wild and fast. Confirmation
of an execute or A players. He's going to drop it. There he goes. so there is a barrier up. There's a lot of util invested. They're going to go for this through the smoke. ECSTATIC, 2 kills for Sorcel. Now they're going to cancel, AK in hand, and this has been a disaster hit. Martinez, of course, still has that AWP. Bomb is down on A. Maybe the word cancel doesn't translate into Danish because they needed that word more than ever when that smoke went down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, flying into that one, I mean, maybe they were thinking they were just going to be playing off against one guy on the other side of the smoke, get the easy trade. Pack mentality seems to be what ECSTATIC are going for. They do have, you know, really good spacing as a squad, but absolutely falling apart. And now, still trying to move in and go for it. I think that save is kind of required. It's a nice find from Nodios, but round's over, my guy. The AWP retrained on the angle, this time in the hands of Mopos. I don't know that he's going to get a crazy headshot again. Yeah, and he will go down. So Movistar Riders at the tail end of the game of their opponent's map pick, getting a massive, massive round in their favor.
I wonder if ECSTATIC thought it was a buy, because that hit becomes a lot
for the life cycle of this game. And both teams know it. There is a
the nades.
Air of tension here. Waiting for that bomb plant to come in. Nade's going to go down, and this might just see him off. It's a bit of a spam from Mopos as well to just make doubly sure. Mopos going to get another as the smoke begins to fade. ABG looking to get aggressive. Goes through the smoke. Kragan will take him down. Langston found Mopos. Sassol out in the open. Got to be very careful with the fights that he's taking, but he's got backup from the rest of the boys. Salazar with York. What can he get done? It's only one. Kragan also only one. It's hella close. It's hella chaotic, but it's Movistar Riders, the big boys, to come out on top and secure number 13.
That was a pretty monstrous attempt. I thought that round was done when the bomb.
So did I, yeah.
When the bomb
Surprise factor that Movistar Riders might not be expecting a buy to come out here, so we'll perhaps see whether that is the right call. I'm not so sure. I'm always on the side of caution. You can see why. Double comes in for Alex and Mopos as they get aggressive towards the canals. Movistar Riders start things off beautifully.
ABG's alone. He's very low. Does get traded. Or sees the bomb and the other players. So now there can be a reaction. Sorcel pushes through into A main. His teammates take space from Dark. So, of course, ECSTATIC have this mid room, and that's nice. They've seen a lot of the map. Movistar full information. I'm a little bit concerned that ECSTATIC will not get an easy gap back onto a site. It's actually the best thing they can do, isn't it, to back out of this, because B is significantly lesser defended. So they are going the right way.
(4v2). Certainly not going to be the easiest run, as you say, though. That B-bomb site looks very, very inviting right now. Just Martinez on the AWP. You know, it's one missed shot, and they can work their way in. And he's very unsure of where to look as well. Nodios. Nades out, will give the game away. It's a flash to try and working towards the site. Martinez finds one, and the Tech-9 out to get the other. Lovely hold in the end. They will get the bomb plan on the ECSTATIC side. Maybe continues to fund these stringy buys that they keep going for. But at the same time, Movistar Riders edging ever closer to taking this map.
Yeah, the difference now is that Movistar have the cash, don't they? For a clean round. Martinez is... Admire the confidence, I admire the aggression. I get the sense this is one buy too many and maybe should be playing for overtime. Again, all the chips are red. Oh, what is that? Especially after it didn't work earlier in the half. The aggression is just relentless from Movistar. Stamp on their neck whilst they're down. Get rid of ECSTATIC in this game. Look at this aggression. That is crazy.
Yeah, just trying to scrap on both sides of the equation, to be honest with you. ECSTATIC also playing into the hands of Movistar, I feel like. So it has been a little out of pocket in that sense. They will manage to get the bomb down on A, though. Salazar resets the game, forces them to come to him. He only has a Mach-10. Going to clear out, get a lot of information, so knows that, you know, most likely they're all coming in from the mid and CT areas, but, you know, know, it's a very weak weapon to work with. Molotov gives some of the position away. Great flash round, and he will be finished off by Martinez. In the end, Defuse easily comes in, and the string continues. I think we're now looking at 4 in a row from the Movistar Riders. They've really picked it up here towards the tail end.
Yeah, how many 4 spies we've had in a row now for ECSTATIC? It's going to be another. Was up against match point. A little bit disappointing to not see full investments, full utility. Cool, some good openings. We do a lot of good, and Movistar are piling on the aggression. Here we go again. Spawns outside of B, they're peeking. It's just Nodios over here. Teammates reeled in to try and help, and it's working. The cavalry's here. And I think Mopoz needs to give this one up. You've got no real chance. 2 kills back. Okay, this round is all over the place. And David G has the bomb? What's going on?
Uh-oh. If he even gets one more from here, he's just going to keep them all slowed down so very much. Keep his composure. We'll run out of ammo as the trade comes in, but so much information, so much space that Movistar Riders are able to take and, you know, try and get the drop and isolate these players now. Couple flashes. Martinez swaps off to an automatic weapon to try and end the game here and now. ECSTATIC looking to stay alive. Kragan. It's a smoke on a brick wall, of course. Will get caught. Big damage. Mopoz finds the final shot of the game. 16-10. Movistar Riders steal away Anubis.
What an absolute Mopoz way to end the half. Goes through the smoke. And yeah, that player in dark is going to regret being open to B main in the end. Wow, that was a roller coaster.